Okay, so last analysis that we're going to do for this unit is the gap analysis, and this is probably the easiest one conceptually for you guys. The gap analysis only consists of three things, but the key to think about here is we're talking easiest here, or the easiest way to understand it is we're talking in terms of market share. Okay, and make it easier as I explain moving forward. Okay, so we've got something that looks like this in your notes with the two lines. So you're only going to give me three things. Thing number one, where are we now? Okay, so that's this line, the lowest one. Where are we now? Make sure you speak in terms of what is our market share, and then you also tell me how we got to this point. Okay, so how much money are we spending on research and development of new products? How much are we spending on advertising? How much are we making in terms of sales? So that's the first one here. Where are we currently? The next line here is what is our desired position? Where do we want to go? Okay, and again, make sure we talk about that in terms of market share. So let's say that we're doing Nike basketball and we're right here, right? I think Nike basketball has like 95% of the market share, meaning that out of 100 people that walk into stores to buy basketball shoes, 95 of those people are either buying Nike or Jordan basketball shoes. Okay, so that's where we're at now. And then I would also talk about, in terms of numbers, raw sales data, research and development, and advertising costs. And then up here, maybe our desired location is to raise that up to 97%. Okay, and then how are we going to get there? Okay, so these are the three things. Thing number one, where are we at? Thing number two, where do we want to be? Again, make sure you're comparing these things in terms of market share. And then thing number three here, this is the gap and where the name comes from. How are we going to get there? Are we going to, if I'm going to stick with the Nike basketball example, are we going to sign a new and up-and-coming player, maybe somebody like Anthony Davis or Andrew Wiggins, or somebody who's just starting out their career, and hopefully we can ride their momentum? Or are we just going to double down on the players that we have currently, like LeBron and Kyrie and Kobe and Kevin Durant? Or do we want to try and expand the market so that we are selling more shoes in Asia or India or Europe or some places that we might not have quite as large of a market share? I think that 95% is domestically, so in the US. So how can we get that to an even larger percentage? But that's the gap analysis in a nutshell. Where are we at? Where do we want to go? How are we going to get there?